Hello, Miaora's traditional sport is tramporo. Trampo comes from trampoline and poro means ball in our language. You write trimpuru, but you say tramporo. Now our field is in the form of a big square. It looks like this.
This is one of the lots of fields on which we play tramporo.
What is the aim of the sport?
The aim of tramporo is to get the most points at the end of the 2 games. Each game lasts 10 minutes. The team with the most points at the end of the games wins the game. You count the points of each team by counting the 2 games together. Each team exists out of 3 people.
What is the relationship between the sport and Miaora, the country?
We have a horn in our sport. We use it as start sign for the game to begin, and for offenses. This horn is an historic instrument of Miaora. You hear this horn very good because it makes a big, big, big sound. So there's never a misunderstanding. You can buy this horn everywhere in Miaora. The visitors of a tramporo game blow on the horn during the game. This is how the horn sounds. We've also an izaka, the dance that the players do before they play the game, tramporo. The tramporo players make up their own izaka. They do it to scare their opponent and to call the gods in the hope they will give them a good game. It goes like this.
Actually work?
When a game begins, both of the teams first begin with an izaka. The referee blows on a traditional horn. This is a sign for all the players that they have to be ready. When he throws the ball in the middle of the trampoline, it means the game begins.
The sign is given and the referee throws the ball on the trampoline.
The players run to the ball and pick the ball up. The fastest player has the ball, then the ball is for his team. He can throw the ball to his teammates or dribble with it. Then you have to go to the trampoline. With two teammates have to throw the ball via the trampoline to each other, like this.
The teammates are throwing the ball to each other. They are making power-ups.
So if you throw the ball on the trampoline and your teammate catches it, you have 1 power-up. But it's not a point yet. If you go to one of the pawns at in the corners of the field and you throw the ball to it and the tennis ball falls on the ground, you have the point.
One person is dribbling to the pawn, the other one is defending, and now she overturned the tennis ball and made 1 point.
So with 3 power-ups, you have 3 points. If the tennis ball falls on the ground with the pawn, with 4 power-ups you have 4 points, with 5 power-ups 5 points, etc. When the player throws the tennis ball with the pawn on the ground, he has to grab the tennis ball as fast as he can. Then he throws it as far as he can, like this.
The person grabs the ball and throws it away.
One player of the other team has to run to the ball and pick it up and bring it back to the pawn again. When he's doing that, the other team can make power-ups, like this.
One team is making fast power-ups, but the one person of the other team is bringing in the meantime the ball so fast as possible back.
When he put the ball back on the pawn, his teammates and he can defend again to get the ball. Then the play goes on again. But when the other team, so the team who made the power-ups, let fall the ball, all their power-ups are gone.
Here you see, the ball falls and now all the power-ups are away.
Are there also rules in the game?
Yes, there are rules. Rule 1. You can't walk on the mats or trampoline. Then if you do it, the ball's for the other team.
Now Frederick is standing on the mat, so she has to give the ball to the other team.
Rule 2. When you overturned a pawn accidentally, you have to set it right again. Rule 3. If you want to move the ball to another place, you can only dribble with it. Rule 4. If you want to grab the ball from the other team, you can only do it if your opponent has it in one hand. If it is in two hands, you can't grab the ball away. Rule 5. If you want to make power-ups but the ball falls on the ground, all your power-ups are gone. Rule 6. If the tennis ball is thrown away very far, only one person can go to get it.
And one more question. Which materials does the sport include?
The materials the sport includes are 1 trampoline.
This is the trampoline we use in our sport. We use this trampoline to make power-ups, and in the beginning, the referee throws the ball on the trampoline to begin the game.
4 mats.
These are the mats we use. We use these mats to have space around the trampoline, so you don't stay too close at the trampoline.
1 handball.
This is the ball we use in our sport. The ball is a handball. We use a handball because it's not too soft and it's not too hard. It's also a good size which you can easily throw away. We use the handball for making power-ups and overturn the tennis ball.
8 pawns.
These are the pawns we use. We use these pawns because they are not too big and not too small. So it's a good size to overturn the tennis ball away from the pawn.
And 8 tennis balls.
This is a tennis ball we use. We use this tennis ball because this one fits very well on the pawn. We use this tennis ball too for overturning the tennis ball and for throwing the tennis ball away.